The stories of the Anunnaki can be misleading, but I've been thinking about it for a minute, so I put together my own story, my own theory of what they are or who they were. But you have to think about it retroactive. Like, what are we doing right now? We're mass producing bland, generic, and uniform technology. AI is the next thing, but AI is only going to increase the mass production of slop that we consume right now. It's cold, calculated, and incapable of creating. In my opinion, it's the digital form of the Anunnaki, or at least of their mind. In the same way that a quantum computer imitates a human mind. Like, not every aspect, but certain ways, because we have quantum calculations going on in our minds, and they don't really understand how it happens, or in our brains, they don't really understand, but we're able to perceive multiple outcomes at once. Whereas a classical computer can only see ones and zeros. Therefore, it can't create, only copy. So if the Sumerian stories are valid, which I think they are to an extent, then I think the Anunnaki alter our DNA. An example of not being able to create anything, only tweak something that was already there. The same way the AI does. And it would explain people's lack of humility towards each other and lack of respect towards nature. It would explain those two things, and those two things are so like they make zero sense of like how people can be so cold-blooded to each other and to nature. But if you think about it from a AI perspective, ones and zeros. And then I heard something that made me think about it in a whole different way. Like it made me, this thing is what made me think about AI in this way. What if the Anunnaki are silicon-based life forms instead of carbon-based life forms like everything on the planet Earth? Now, I know that sounds crazy. Like, yeah, I know, like, but just you have to stay with it, because it would sound crazy to me if I didn't have the background of information that I didn't watch, or like, that I know or think I know. Like that, I've watched documentaries about certain things that synced up, but just stay with it and just hear me out. Now, we sent a message to space in 1974 that had information about the Earth, population, and specifically mentioning that we are carbon-based life form. Specifically mentioning that we are carbon-based. Then in 2001, a crop circle appeared in the UK. That was a direct response to the message that we sent out in 1974. And it specifically states that they are silicon-based life forms. Whoever replied to the message that we sent in 1974 is saying that they are silicon-based like we are carbon-based. Coincidence? No, I mean, I guess you can say this one, okay? And before you question crop circles, please watch a video about them. Like, just please watch a video about them, and please watch a video about the ones that are unexplained. And then just be able to dismiss them as man-made hoax. And if you can, then hey, do your thing. But when I put together all of that information, it looks to me like we're two species blended into one. One is creative and one is technical. One wants to control, the other wants peace. One embraces and pays homage to nature, while the other is destructive and incompatible with nature. And of course, you're gonna have people who act more like one than the other, and you're gonna have people that balance it out within the spectrum, of course. But then you have the physical mind, you have the animalistic mind, the survival mind, the instinctual mind. And you put that in the mix with the other two, and you have a very confused species. You have a chaotic species. Now, back to the silicon-based part. So I can bring it back. Okay. I said the Anunnaki think in a binary way, just like AI and classical computers, right? Okay. Now, where was AI developed the fastest? Where is AI running the world from? basically, where is AI headquarters? In America. Silicon Valley. Google it. Look it up. Google is there. I mean, it is called Silicon Valley. I can't make that up. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody know that, but think about what I'm saying. That they go together. Okay, now the last part, and you can say this is coincidence too, but just think now, y'all. There's a lot of coincidences in this video, and you can Google everything I'm saying. I'm not making none of this up. This is all researchable and factual, or facts you can check, information you can find. But the ancient word, or the ancient Sumerian word Nu, means the oldest god, and Nu is in-U. That means the oldest god, the creator of everything. That's the biggest, that's the oldest, that's the source. Okay, and then Nak means seed of. Nak means seed of. Okay, you have Nak in the middle of the word Anunnaki. So the middle of the word means seed of the oldest god. Nak. Okay, now if you take Nak out of the word Anunnaki, the only two letters you have left is AI. Like and subscribe.